Bum. Okay.
Alright, you gonna do the intro music for us, Steve, or?
No, I got nervous.
No.
Can you do the
I'm sorry.
Battlefield theme for us?
Dun 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 dun.
Okay, this is our Siege 2021 Siege Invitational group stage predictions. So pretty much we have a tier list format here, and so we have 4 different categories: teams unable to attend, teams most likely to fall out of groups, could go either way, and teams most likely will make out of groups. And pretty much furthest to the left will be just like harder into that category. So if you think BDS is more likely to make it out of groups, like to playoffs, than Giants, and that's how it's going to go.
No,
if you think Giants is
definitely
more
not.
likely to
There you
lose
go.
in groups than BDS, then that's how it goes. So this is all our own opinions. So like don't get butthurt or whatnot. And those pictures are pulled from the Siege Invitational like viewer guide, I guess. So there's group pools. And then each schedules for each stream. I think teams. What would you guys say? Teams 8 and 10 will be like falling out of groups. Or
Team 10 in Group A and Team 8 in Group
Yeah.
B.
Right now, put VP and wildcard at unable to attend.
Yeah. So pretty much.
Yeah.
How long ago
So
was VP like announced to
Like 2 days
2 days
ago.
ago.
2 or
what was
3 days,
What was
yeah.
the reason even? I just saw the tweets. I didn't even read it though.
2 of their players
2
tested.
of them tested positive for COVID.
Raskin, it was Raskin. Their analyst got COVID.
Oh my god.
Yeah, they got hit with the old
The old
COVID DQ.
I mean, that's nothing short of unfortunate. Like I don't know what is there even to say?
Don't
It's
get
their
COVID
fault.
for
Get
it.
vaccinated.
Yeah.
Wear a mask.
Like
Yeah. Don't do either of those. They're proven not to work.
okay, thanks. Let's keep the politics out of it, please. Thank you.
I already got my shots, man. I never mind. I got them before all of you.
I'm
Yeah,
fully
you
vaccinated
probably,
now. So.
probably lied in your thing. You're probably like, yeah, I weigh 700 pounds and my BMI is 7,000.
I put on one of those things that they put on like when they're like. Okay, we're getting off topic.
Okay.
Never mind. Continue.
Anyway, so basically,
And then
there's
wild card
basically
pretty
there's a
much just got. I mean, Australia, I guess, is just strict.
Yeah, just Australia. They could go, but they weren't going back. So
Yeah. Another unfortunate occurrence, to say the
would
least.
you want to go back to Australia? Sounds like a goated deal to me.
Sounds like
I'm-
goated?
to not go back to Australia.
Or
To not go back to your home? Yeah, no.
I mean,
that's a
to
good
be
idea.
honest, there's no COVID there. It sounds like a pretty decent place to be right now. So
But they have big spiders and big snakes.
True.
Big spiders.
Two things
big
that I
snakes.
hate, even in the small variants. So
I have a phobia of snakes.
I have a phobia of spiders.
That's why I'm afraid of Jack.
Yeah. I already leaked our DMs. I sent it to your therapist.
Not the killer crab.
Okay, so, oh, and by the way, to top off the video, we'll talk about also just, if you were to say which team to win right now, who would it be? But, alright, I guess to
Bears.
start it off, we'll start with who we think will make it out. Who are the obvious ones here?
BDS.
BDS, probably, we'll get into
TSM.
TSM, yeah. I
Oh,
mean,
liquid before TSM.
Liquid.
TSM.
Did you guys watch the Copa 6 thing? Honestly,
No,
TSM.
I'm gonna put
Can we
TSM
put-
behind Liquid right
can-
now.
Can we
Yeah.
do Brazil last? Because I gotta look at. I gotta dedicate my eyes.
I feel
to
like
that
Ryan.
page.
I feel like Ryan and I can do it justice because I spent
Yeah,
like 20
me-
minutes
Steve
before
and
this
I-
looking at it.
Steve and I.
I
will
spent
be able
20
to do-
minutes reading like the stuff.
Yeah.
So I know.
Alright, so
Here, let's
start
from the
what
bottom.
region do we want to start with then?
Let's do NA.
NA. Let's start with NA.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, always start with the best, right?
We're not starting with APAC, Jack. Come on.
I mean, I guess DZ is the top of NA.
DZ will make it out of the group.
Yeah.
I
that's
mean,
for
we'll make it
sure.
out of the group, but
Top of NA is
DZ on land.
Oh wait, I'm
DZ's
stupid.
what-
Oxygen, right?
Yeah.
Oh, on
I think
land,
I think
actually.
every NA team will make it out of their group. Personally.
I mean, I agree. I guess I'm really asking what's the order though.
I think there's always at least one that gets kicked out in groups. Like it's just inevitable.
It's only 2 teams though.
Yeah, only 2 teams so far, right?
So
If we're talking playoffs,
And-
further into playoffs,
and
it's
keep in
different
mind,
story.
4 of them are in the same group, and one of them,
Okay, yeah,
DZ's
that's
the
right.
only one in A. So it's either Parabellum or MKers personally, or Giants. I think get knocked out in B. I think MKers will. I think Parabellum slightly better. I mean, I don't know. I've
I
never
haven't
seen
seen.
MK.
I haven't
I haven't
seen.
seen-
We haven't seen MKers play since the European qualifier.
Exactly.
True.
And I
Like,
mean, we'll see.
at least
Jesus,
3
how long ago was
Parabellum.
What? That's like over 5 months.
Yeah,
I
it's
mean,
been since January.
My money would be on MKers, like getting knocked out. Like I think,
Yeah.
like obviously I just like don't know. Like I haven't seen them play, but like that's like
I mean, I think that's part of the reason why you can say though, right? Like they haven't played any tier 1 matches, official matches since
I mean
January.
neither is Parabellum though.
That's true.
I mean,
Yeah, that's
Parabellum
true.
did play quals and did beat like DG. No. Yeah, they beat. Wait, no. Did they beat Beast Coast or DG
Quals for what?
for Invite?
Yeah, but
Who'd
so
they
did
beat?
so did Makers, right? They beat a bunch of good teams.
Yeah, I know. I'm just wondering though. Who
Yeah.
did? Fuck, who did? I don't
East
know.
Coast, I think, right?
Yeah, because there was like the run. No, yeah. Well, they beat Beast Coast because that was the finals, but Beast Coast beat DG. Who did they
Did they
beat?
beat Sonics too?
Oh, they beat Rent Free. Yeah. Parabellum. No, yeah, Beast Coast beat. I want to say Sonics, but Parabellum beat. It was Rent Free. That's what it was.
Oh yeah, but
I
it's
mean,
Sonic's
Jack-
new roster too at this point as well.
Jack, you're the resident EU expert, so like
I mean, like,
have you? I mean, like obviously you don't have to say, but have you heard like anything about MKers? Because like that'll say enough, right? It's like if no one's talking about them, like it's like
well, I guess the one like disadvantage that like MKers has is that like just
That-
because no one's talking to them, like if no one's talking about you and you're from NNA, I feel that's more of a big deal than no one's talking about you from EU because like there's just
Ryan.
better.
more teams.
That
Yeah,
that
there's,
can't.
like-
Ryan. Both teams can fall out of groups. Only one can.
I know. That's why I'm just swapping the two. Just is why
Okay.
not.
Just saying.
Yeah, I understand.
I mean-
because they're in the same group. I know.
But then again,
Oh,
I'm always tempted
wait.
to just like Italian teams, resident sleeper, and then
So wait for NA real quick. What do we think the order of the teams going there?
I think this is a
Dude.
fair order.
I would personally say for land wise, I'm just gonna say mine real quick. I'd probably put TSM, SSG, OXG, DZ personally, but
I would put at the bottom to be honest, because like they always choke on land, even when they were like number 2, number 1.
but they have 2 new players to keep in mind, and
But
DZ
that
consistently
doesn't-
chokes more.
that doesn't
and-
having
They've
2
been
players who have
playing-
never
they've
played
been-
on land,
They've been playing land.
No, they've been playing land. And it's not
international
gonna-
lands.
but to
it
be
does- it's
fair-
not-
But to be fair, these lands aren't going to be any different than playing on land. There's no audience. Who the fuck cares?
Yeah, that's true.
Also,
I mean, you're playing different teams. You're playing teams that you don't like. Oxygen has been playing the same teams for months, like all of these
But
teams have. So like, I don't think you can compare like the NA League to like
I mean,
this event,
D-
like
D-
LAN environment.
DZ. I mean, I'm rooting for DZ at this event, but like they are kind of worse with NJR. So I mean, I think they'll get like maybe top 6.
I mean, yeah, like all of these teams will make it out of groups.
Okay, hold
I
on.
would put.
I don't think Liquid will.
oh spice.
Whoa.
I'm
Wow.
kidding. I'm
Whoa.
kidding.
Okay, I was like, whoa, that's a statement right there. Okay, so we can agree though that DZ is gonna be farther behind. Do we think last? I honestly
would
don't
say
think
no.
I don't think DZ is gonna be that bad compared to I honestly don't think SSG will do that well. I know they picked up
Just-
Canadian again, but like I don't know.
How long have they been practicing? Like
Yeah.
they've been playing with Luke for like a few months. Like that's just like a mess.
Yeah, not to mention too, there's like no audience, which I think is a
That might help. That might also help Troy. It's like one of those things that's like a give and take, right? Like
yeah. No, that's what I'm saying.
He-
I think that's
There was no audience for the You're on Twitch
Yeah.
show clip, and look at him,
That's true.
still in the mood.
wait for the you're on what?
You're on Twitch, Geo.
Let's talk about the group
Twitch.
stages of SI
Oh,
last
yeah.
year.
Okay, what do we think about this so far?
That's fine with me, I guess. I mean, we all have our own opinions.
Yeah.
I'm content with that.
Okay. I have BDS here because I think BDS has a higher chance of making it than any.
I think
teams in
BDS
NA.
I mean,
is personally
BDS
the best
is
team
guaranteed.
at the
Yeah,
To make it out of groups.
yeah. I moved Liquid just to save it for the later discussion because as we do this, we'll be inserting teams in between, right? So
Oh.
I love inserting stuff.
okay, thank you, Steve.
I was,
So
All
I was
right,
about to say
that-
something
do we
very
wanna-
mean about Ryan.
Oh, man.
His girlfriend, man. That's
This
tough.
is- like-
That's literally what I was about to bring up.
Yeah, I
This is
know.
what's happening.
All right, to Latin America.
To Latin
Oh wait, no,
America.
back to EU, because I already placed
Yeah.
a team.
Okay. Oh wait, we never finished this. What the fuck? Who do we?
I think. Okay, vote real quick. Who do you think's gonna get knocked out? Parabellum or MKers? I think MKers.
I'm cursed.
Okay, there we
I-
go.
Yeah, I think I'm curious.
Yeah.
I was gonna say even if Jack disagreed, it'd be like unanimous.
Well,
There's
I'd like to hear if
Well-
Jack did disagree. I'd like to hear why.
Yeah, no, I
Well,
agree.
I mean, the other thing is like I'm not sure on Parabellums. Like, who does Parabellum play? Because like I guarantee they probably play worse teams than what Emperors is up against.
That's true, but keep in mind.
Wait.
Because MKs
Wait.
they're not in CL, are they?
no, wait, what'd you
No,
say, Jack?
And
Did
it's
you say
just-
that
it's been
Parabellum's
like 5
playing-
months?
Do you mean playing easier teams like in the region or like at Invite?
No, I invite.
They're in the same group, so they're playing the same teams.
Yeah. The only reason that we're deciding, I think the only reason we're deciding between them is because they're in the same group.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So if they're
Because I
playing,
think we can all agree that these are the worst 2 teams in the entire event.
Well, wait. I mean, I know they're in the same group, but like I still don't think they play the exact same teams though. I mean, like they play from the same group.
It's
but,
round robin. It's round robin.
it's round robin.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
They
so-
will
but
play
still-
literally every team in the group, and
Oh,
both
well,
will play them.
yeah.
At the same amount of time.
I guess my point is like okay, I looked it up now since then, but like for example, Parabellum won't play TSM, but like Emperors will.
Wait, what?
Huh?
Wait,
Is that true?
are you
What?
looking at the schedule they posted? Because there's 2 different
Oh, yeah.
streams,
Yeah.
so
Maybe.
it might not be showing.
Yeah, they literally
That's-
play. They,
have
the
two
Someone
Parabellum?
look-
Parabellum does play TSM.
last day. I'll link
Yeah,
you
on
the
the very last
Wikipedia
day.
page.
Okay, so I must be looking for this one.
Yeah.
Somebody's a bit delusional.
Go ahead and so
We literally,
so stream.
we
so,
literally said it's round robin, and he's like, "Yeah, TSM doesn't play Parabellum."
so on
Like-
the
Well,
Rainbow
wait,
Six Siege
as
website.
soon
Also,
as
to
soon
anyone
as I did,
listening,
as
this
soon as I
is
did, I
funny.
was like, as soon as you did it, I was like, wait a second,
So,
why am I like?
so on the Rainbow Six Siege website there is a like viewer guide, and so
Porn.
those have 2 different stream schedules, like 2 different like pictures for the stream schedules.
You mean Ryan? You mean propaganda? You mean viewer propaganda?
Okay.
Dude,
Yeah.
what the hell happened?
Jacob's,
I can't see
Jacob's
the
putting on
overlay.
the
now.
tinfoil hat already. Let's go.
Yeah.
I can't
let's
see
go,
the
boys.
overlay anymore.
Man, the rank just rank just got me fucked up. You know, like you just always gotta have the tinfoil hat.
Yeah. Oh, did Steve?
I had to rejoin. I'm sorry.
Because I looked at like the
I'm sorry, I had to
the
rejoin
voice
too.
icons on the
I'm
right
obese.
side, and I was like, wait, why are there only 3 of us? Have I been hiding Steve the whole time?
I wouldn't blame you.
You're right.
All right, so EU.
Nah, Steve is the cutest one here.
No,
Steve,
that's-
Steve
that's
has like a
not true.
50% chance of turning on his webcam and just him being fucking naked. Getting
I can do it.
No, thank you, Steve. Okay. Please.
I'm on my phone.
Okay. Let's do EU teams. I guess Jack.
Can we
Jack, you lead the discussion here. Okay.
Oh boy,
He's so short.
what could it be? All right, so EU teams.
Present to the class.
I will say this thing loaded. I thought about it when you guys were like talking about it. I think
can't see the fucking overlay.
BDS is like basically like everyone's like, and I mean this like everyone isn't like us for, but also like the community whole kind of thing. Very like eggs in basket, kind of like BDS is gonna be goated, and like I think that sets them up for like potentially they could like not do as well. I'm not saying like oh yeah they're gonna like bomb out or something, but like everyone kind of thinks that they're gonna do like the best and
Come on,
like
Empire at Invite 2020.
yeah, and I just it's kind of like that being like because like I don't think they're invincible. I guess is my main point. Like
I don't think anyone's
If
making
you-
them out to be invincible, right? I think.
no. I mean some French fans do, but but no.
So many
But,
fans thought / think that Space Station's invincible. That's kind of just how it goes.
Yeah.
Oh, I guess. Well, like, I guess my point was more of the fact that, like, I think people like think that, like, they, like, not even like in terms of invincible, just like, I think that if you've watched like their games from UL,
They haven't done that. They have had some really good games and some really sloppy games. That
Yeah,
Navi
so-
game was like actually pathetic. I'm not gonna lie.
Mhm.
yeah. So I guess that's my main point is that like, there's a good bit of hype around BS, but like if you watch them play like recently, it's not like you don't watch them and go like, oh yeah, this is like like hands down, like invites like in their grasp.
Yeah.
Like
It's their event to lose. It's not so much that anymore. Yeah.
I
This
think
is what sucks too about like not having invite until like what 4 months after it was, or 3 months after
any
it was
lands.
scheduled. Well, no, I'm just saying like after it was like supposed to happen, and like keeping the
teams
same
are-
teams. Yeah, like
Yeah.
because we're not only are we seeing only 2 teams dropping out of groups, which is kind of fucked. Like we're also seeing like just
Well-
so many teams that I don't know, like MKers we haven't seen, or makers, however you want to pronounce it, is like
Oh,
what, 5 months
real-
after we've seen them play. It's like
Real
we're
quick.
having EU teams like Navi like not being there and shit like that. It's just I don't know,
Yeah,
really
I was gonna
It's-
say, real quick fun fact: 2 of the first place teams from the first stage are not at Invite, which are like Navi and Knights from APEC.
Mm-hmm. Well,
Yeah.
also too, if you look at NA, right, both Mirage and Sonics
Yeah.
are the 2 best teams and
Yeah.
are among the top
Le-
3 in
The
NA.
Mickey
mean-
Mouse Invitational.
Yeah.
It's also just like it's a super awkward like time span, because like usually there's like for the teams that are like made invite, right, the teams that like we're expecting to like win,
Yeah.
there's almost always like a solid like several months that they could start prepping for. Outside of the teams that make it in the close call, that usually have like a month and a half,
Uh-huh.
and like between like the end of the previous season and invite, whereas like now it's literally like 3 weeks from the end of the season and we're playing again.
Mhm.
So like how much of like what we saw in the like regional leagues is like the teams like
And
splitting time between trying to win that and trying to do well on that, while also
So-
making sure that they're prepped for invite.
Mhm.
real quick, something I heard the other day, I forget. I don't know. I was like listening to one of the spaces. I forgot who it was, but I remember somebody. I know it was a pro said like, a lot of the teams, people are like, oh yeah, G2 play 2 maps or 3 maps or whatever. They're saving strats, but it's like, why would you be saving strats when those points for stage 1 are towards invite next year? I mean, I don't think a lot of teams are saving shit in general. I mean, or if they were,
I've always felt like that thing is like has always been pretty memed on. Like I don't think anyone.
I think it's been true to an extent, but like very rarely. But I think
Yeah.
for some teams, it's been kind of true.
Mm-hmm.
I
Like,
mean,
G-
G2 has always done it.
I mean, SSG. When was it when they went to an event? It was like the NA finals.
Oh, national.
It was like
Or
no,
something?
but it was like
USN?
it was like TSMDZ, one of those, and like SSG literally just like kind of memed it, and they just lost, and like they didn't really care
Oh,
because
that
I
was
think
the one
Invite
with-
was
That was the one with Canadian on Ash and Fultz on the Thermite.
yeah, and like I think Invite was supposed to be soonish after that, I believe, but then everything became a little more
Right.
fucky, and then whatever. But yeah.
Yeah, I do remember that.
But anyways, if you guys had to rank like the EU teams in general on LAN, just like to go through it real quick, like what'd you guys say like ranking wise, just for LAN, the teams that are there?
I mean, it's like hard to say. It's been so long since we've seen EU on LAN, but like I would say like BDS.
Is there only 3 of them?
Yeah.
Yeah, because
Oh, 4. Empire.
Four.
Empire.
Huh?
Empire is like, I'm like,
Well,
I don't like
once-
Empire's going down a big hole.
Yeah, I mean, I haven't been watching their games per se, but like, I mean, just looking.
They've
at
not.
the
It hasn't been
standings,
good.
Yeah.
And my predictions, I still have them at 6, just purely because of the amount of LAN they have, and every team below them doesn't have that much experience.
So let me ask you guys this: Team Empire is part of Group A. Okay. Do we think that they're could go either way by chance? Do we think they're?
I still think-
most likely. To fall
I
out?
think they'll
No,
make it.
I
I still
think
think
they'll
they'll
make
make
it
other
out.
groups.
Yeah.
There's
It has to be like the stars align for you to lose in groups. Like you have to be like down bad so bad.
Yeah. Where do we put them then? Where do we put them?
I'd put could go either way, I guess, but at the very
the
front.
top.
Yeah.
Yeah, like the top of could go either way.
Okay. And then G2.
The bottom of will make it out of groups probably.
Very
Agreed.
bottom. Yeah, I'd say actually yeah.
Probably.
Less likely than SSG.
They're definitely like the last EU team that I would say is like making it out of groups.
I mean, besides MKers.
Well, yeah.
Oh
I mean,
wait,
like,
never
the-
mind. Yeah, out of groups. Yeah.
Like my thing with G2 is mostly just like, I mean, even when it was like just Pengu, it's just like okay, like they have like so much experience that it's just like they're always a threat on LAN. like you just like can't count them out, and they've lost like a lot of leadership that they had in terms of like LAN experience. I mean, like obviously you have like Uno and Kanto, and
all of them.
every
And
player
Citizen.
there,
All of them
every player
except for
there besides
Kayak.
Kayak.
Yeah, has lots of LAN experience.
2 of them have won Pro League finals. Virtue played at 2 invites. Uno,
Yeah, but like any of them. I mean, Uno's a shot caller, but like Kanto's not particularly vocal, from what I understand. I don't know about Citizen or Virtue.
I know Uno. Well, Kayak's stayed chill now. I know it was mainly like Uno and
Pengu.
back in the. I thought it was Uno and fuck. Who was it? I think it was Uno and Pangu, but mainly Uno.
That would make the most sense. Yeah, definitely mainly Uno, but I'm pretty sure it was like Uno Pengu when that
I miss back when Uno would play Ash on the stream.
That was so long ago.
Yeah, we do miss this stream. Huh?
Yeah. Well,
Better than Rogue.
Okay. APAC, right? Next is that the play? Who's leading the
I have
charge?
Cyclops going out in Gerbs.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd probably agree.
Okay.
They're in Group A also. So
how have they been
I will-
this season? Just not good at all.
I will say Giants could go either way. For me.
Giants could go either way. So real quick, I've had the unfortunate. I've watched a lot of APAC. Don't know Squad, but
Fox.
no, I've watched more than him. He doesn't even watch it. I watch it because
okay.
like I call it my late night TV. Like, you know, when there's like that, like those shows that are on late night that's not good, but it's just like something to watch.
Yeah.
So like I watch Cyclops a lot, and I mean like they're like, dude, the team runs Finca like 90% of the time. I mean like
So
I think they're very fun to watch actually, and they're pretty like dynamic, explosive team, but like I don't know how well that like translate on the LAN against especially other teams that aren't in APAC. Like besides like Giant C9 and like I guess Knights, and Fnatic, like what teams are really like that great in APAC and like a world, like even those teams on like an international scale are not that good. So it's like
they're unproven. We should say. Right?
Yeah, that's a better way of putting it. Jacobs just terrifies me, and I can't speak properly.
It's
intimidating.
I mean, it just. I don't know. Yeah, Cyclops. I don't know. They just don't. Yeah. Do we think
they only have
more
one
likely to fall out than Makers, or less likely?
Less likely.
I would say less likely.
Okay. What about Giants compared to Parabellum?
Less likely.
Less likely to go.
TL
they're
team,
better.
CL team.
Yeah, and they've played in T1 lands before.
And they have a bunch of
And Empire is higher than Parabellum.
Sorry.
Empire's at the front.
I think Empire should be higher than all of them,
Yeah.
And Parabellum's at the bottom.
Yeah, okay. That makes sense. Okay, and then C9 I think we'll get out. I think more likely than like DZ, but not as much as Oxygen. But I don't know, Steve, you're kind of there.
I think C9, I mean they lost in the finals, and I mean they looked really good. But like the finals, they lost tonight, like pretty convincingly. But I mean, they went undefeated the rest of the season, I believe. So it's like, I don't really know, and I don't like every other time they've played online. It's like they don't show up, but it's been so long. So it's like I think let me look at my prediction real quick.
They're probably at the bottom of. We'll make it out of groups. I think.
I have them at 8th in my prediction, so I agree with Jacobs.
The bottom. I don't.
I have them
we'll make it out of groups. It's just like it's hard. Like it's really hard to like compare these teams when we haven't seen them play in like a year and a half.
That's true.
We've seen none of these teams play, and like a lot of these regions have like gone separate ways, and like we don't really know how play styles are going to match up.
Yeah.
So it's like
I guess I don't know. It's just like going on like pretty much undefeated is just kind of like such a I don't know. I guess if Immortals means anything, then like. I guess it.
I mean, if we're going by that logic, OXG didn't go undefeated, but they won pretty convincingly in a lot of the games. So it's like,
but like again, like can we say
or
that like
BDS?
Can we say that what is it? They're in APAC North, right? Cloud9.
Yes.
Can we say that APAC North is a better region than EU or?
No, I don't think anyone's. I don't think anyone's making that argument.
Wait, are you saying that? Wait, are you asking if it's better or not? Because it definitely is not better than either one of those regions.
I don't think anyone thinks.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
North is better than
okay, I was just clarifying. I couldn't tell if you were making a statement or asking. I was like, wait. I don't think that's
Well-
a bit of a stretch.
Well, that's what because I was basically saying like they went undisputed, but like they're playing Talon, Fav, Damwon, and T1
And Fnatic.
and Fnatic, who like
Giants. Or no, Giants are in South actually.
yeah.
Yeah.
Which, to my
So-
understanding, Giants haven't been looking so good, right?
Actually, now that I think about it, Giants did terrible on their stage, and they played in the South.
That's what I thought.
Ooh.
Like, so did
They're
Wildcard
also-
too, right? Wildcard did bad too, right?
But
Well,
like Giants
Wildcard-
is like always such a weird team. They always have a chance to like come out swinging, or they just like crumble. Like it's like one or the
Another-
other.
Tsunami. Wildcard did really bad, but they lost their IGL,
IGL.
like a week before, or like a week or two before the season. It was like a Canadian type situation.
Yeah.
Okay.
So and they were playing with a coach like that wasn't as good as Luke, and like wasn't terrible, but was not nearly as good as Luke. So it was really just like,
Right. I mean,
Like, what are you gonna
literally
do?
been champ.
what?
Also, I'm pretty sure Giants are dealing with people who are doing like national service for the military in Singapore.
Yeah.
Which is, like-
Mentalist. Wait, no, that's wait.
No.
That's Fnatic.
Yeah.
Well, Mentalist is
Mm.
Fnatic, but like, I thought he's done with that stuff. Or
Or
I'm
is
pretty
it?
sure-
Or is that Hysterics?
It's more than one of them, I think.
Okay, well, anyway.
They tweeted about it. I don't
They-
remember who.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't remember who it was. It was one of those two, but
Do
they
we,
have
do
other.
we leave this as is? Do we leave this as is, guys?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
I would still move SSG up, but that's just me.
I would move Empire up, but like I'm biased towards Empire.
I would be okay with moving Empire to the very end of the top
I just
tier.
caused Jack a great amount of pain by saying that, didn't I?
Well, because I just want this to be, not just like there's got to be something and it could go either way. You know what I mean? And like also
Yeah.
like
I mean, I'm gonna say that for me, it's a lot of like APAC or not APAC,
Latam?
LATAM. But also the thing is,
all the Atlanta,
I don't
like
know.
sitting there down there, it's like hi wave.
it's also just like the only two teams are losing, right? Like, there's not really that many teams that are like on the cusp.
Yeah.
Yeah, the
Right.
playoffs
The
would
vast
be a
ma-
lot more fun to
the-
do.
Yeah.
The
no,
vast
they
majority-
They will. But
The vast majority of teams are making it out of groups. Like, more like, if a team's on the borderline, then like the odds are that they're gonna make it out.
well, okay. So
So
we'll
Latam.
just move on to Latam here. I'd like to keep the tier list
Conversation
as is.
rolling.
Yeah, and the conversation going here. Because we're
Latam.
27 minutes into the recording.
the team
So-
that gets 6 goddamn teams
Yeah.
or
Right.
region.
So we'll start with Team Liquid because I think that's like they're the best team in LATAM right now, like uncontested. I'd say maybe Emma.
Personally,
Phase.
Liquid won the entire thing. I'd put Liquid behind TSM. Behind because they always choke on land,
Okay.
and that's
fair.
that's a fact.
That's fair. That's fair. But like online right now, they look like the scariest team. Like I would say, that's my opinion.
I would still say BDS is probably scary personally.
Really, we were literally talking about how BDS was like they have some really really messy games.
Yeah, but I mean, Liquid does too. Liquid got like 7-0'd by. Who the fuck did they get 7-0'd by? They got 7-0'd by like Team One.
Was it Team One?
Yeah, there's somebody.
Yeah, and like I
Somebody
would
check.
say,
I'm on my phone. It's very hard to check.
it sounds about right. Hold on, I'll check for you.
Thanks, man. You're so sweet.
I thought you hated me.
Fuck, you're right. Fuck you.
There you go.
Sad.
there we go. There we go.
Just fucking. They lost 7-1 to MIBR.
Yeah.
They lost. They
Okay, there's a movie.
I might be
lost
wrong.
8-7 to BD.
Should I order food? I'm hungry.
I thought you were gonna go
No.
to sleep.
Well, I'll eat
7
first.
to
Then go to
phase.
sleep.
Well, if you're gonna order food, go ahead and order it now, right? Because probably.
What do you
Yeah,
want
I'm
me to do?
just gonna order Panda Express.
Okay. Well,
Yeah,
I'm
what do
fine
you-
with Team Liquid behind TSM. That's fine. That's a reasonable argument there.
Yeah, I know you're like super LATAM favorite fanboy. I don't know
Yeah,
why.
he's a Liquid fanboy.
Yeah.
Why?
Uh,
You-
That's true.
Why?
What do you mean, why? Get out of here. There's someone. I like.
I'm an
E.
I'm an EG fan. Sorry, Doug. We got
Wow.
Spades and Mo coming back next season. We got this.
Are they coming back?
No, I'm kidding. So,
Sag.
Gotcha's back. EG.
yeah, wow.
EG.
Yeah.
I feel
EG,
that
hit him up.
I feel like that's the most like monkey paw thing ever. Is like you're like Magic Genie, please bring one of the EG players back. He's like, alright.
It's like, you know, like those like things where it like shows different pictures of people and you like pause it to see who you get, and it's like Young, Troy, NBK, Gotcha, or like BT.
It's like
and you just
Marvin
stop on
in
Gotcha.
Apex. Ryan, it's Marvin in Apex. Which EG player you're gonna get from Marvin?
Oh my god. No,
Fucking.
oh god, that's cursed. It's literally, yeah, you literally just took like a fucking spinning wheel and you threw a dart, and then like it's like 90% chance of gotcha, and it's just so unfortunate.
But Gotcha's good these days.
Well, do you guys see his tweet longer like 2 weeks ago or like 3 weeks ago?
Yeah.
Where he was like, "I snaked no one out of a spot."
Alright.
I mean, I do think he got really fucked over by a bunch
Oh,
of meme
for
shit.
sure. Oh, I think he got.
I
fucked over,
actually
too.
feel
I
bad
also-
for him a little,
I
but
also don't like. I also don't think it means he didn't snake anyone out of a spot, even if it was unintentional.
Jacobs, you literally snaked somebody out of a spot. Shut up.
Yeah, just
Anyways,
don't wanna
so
hear
after
it.
Liquid, dude, you literally snaked Boner out of the spot for a CL call team. Anyways,
Yeah, Boner who's still fucking a child.
Alright, move on.
why is he fucking a dude? That is TOS. TOS. And this is why we don't like you.
No, just add the in a video game statement. Just in a video game. Okay.
Yeah, in a
That's
video
even
game.
worse.
Okay. Alright. Next team after Team Liquid. Next best team. Ooh.
Nip.
Nah. Yeah. Okay. Well, like maybe on LAN, yeah, but I don't know. Nip. Just,
Actually, wait.
Nip
Let
just
me
like
check.
hasn't looked like.
I'd say
know.
FaZe. Actually, never mind.
Probably FaZe.
Probably FaZe just because they have Cameraman and Astro for that experience, and then you have like.
Ooh, I love
And
cameraman.
then you have the gunners of like that old Immortals MIBR roster, who were like always mechanically really good, but then it's like, but you know. they
And bait
always-
their team.
Always choked on LAN. Yeah. And cough.
Cyber.
I mean, not gonna say you're wrong, but you know, it's whatever. And like actually, yeah, when I referenced the Immortals situation earlier, because like they were a team that went undefeated except for the final game, which they lost 7-5 to FaZe. Before fuck, what was it? I think it was before Raleigh, and then they bottomed out.
Wait, MIBR?
No, it was Milan, I think.
Milan, yeah.
Yeah, and then they
Because
got.
they played
yeah,
EG. First round, they got
EG.
fucking dismantled.
That's right, and so like.
I don't know about
So,
they
like,
got
that's, like, a
dismantled on one map.
reasonable argument. And then I think the Pro League season following that, I think they were like bottom of the barrel. Not that they got relegated or anything, but bottom of the barrel for sure.
They're like the jack spot of the league.
If Rogue was a team, they would just be.
Yeah.
No, I'm kidding.
I mean-
so okay, I would say FaZe is a reasonable argument, but I don't think they're much higher than a lot of the NA teams.
I would put FaZe, if we're going off this, I would put them between probably like G2 and SSG or like DZ SSG.
I would say DZ SSG. Just
I would say
I'm
that's
still very
better than
skeptical
SSG.
of SSG's
I would-
state.
I mean, I would probably put them. I mean, this is just my opinion. I think I would put Oxygen below FaZe and DZ, but that's just me.
We get it. You don't like people.
I don't know.
We got 'em,
Oxygen,
boys.
Oxygen is like on the top of NA right now. I find myself hard pressed to like put them so low.
So, real quick, for Furier, real quick. In mine, I have them at 9th in Group A. What do you guys
For
think?
who?
I think that
Furia.
Furia and Team One are definitely like the two worst teams.
I
that
think
are left.
okay. Well, based on Copa or whatever, like Team One's definitely a better team than Furia.
Yeah.
Like I think like Team One is one of those teams that will make it out of groups. I don't think they're a could go either way team. Honestly, they look pretty hot. Like
Okay,
Oh.
that's fair. I mean, I trust you on that one because like I don't watch enough.
I
think
I
just
agree.
like-
I'm just looking at the
Yeah.
rosters and I'm like, this
I-
doesn't seem.
I have
very-
them for 7th, so yeah, I'd
Yeah.
agree.
I think they're looking pretty nice. I don't know. I mean, Steve, where do you think we should put Team One here?
Hold up, I'm ordering food.
Okay, we'll put Furia.
Okay.
Could go either way. I'd say.
I think
I would say-
Furia Furia could go either way, and I think they should be like between Giants and Parabellum.
If I think if Furia has a bad tournament, like they could like lose the Parabellum.
I think
Or not
it's
Parabellum.
I think it's more
Different-
I think
different
it's more of a
groups.
Furia.
Yeah,
Diff-
lose to
yeah.
Cyclops.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like
Okay.
I would put them at the bottom.
On the very, very bottom.
Yeah, I'd put them below Parabellum.
Okay. Okay.
But I'm a Dom.
Oh, actually, you know what? I take that. I think Furia is a better team than like Parabellum and stuff
I
like
would
that.
agree.
I think
Dom-
Furia is better than that.
Dom bottom does
Furia-
exist, Steve.
Furia finished 4th before like the Copa playoff thing. They finished 4th in PL. To be fair,
Yeah. No. Like, give them some credit. I'd say.
Team 1 I would put just like between G2 and Cloud9.
Yeah, that's fair. Ooh.
MIBR I'd put like above G2 between SSG.
Okay,
Or-
before I put in MMVR, because I want to talk about that in a bit. Nip. So
Nip.
why do you think Nip? Where did you want Nip and why?
Me?
Yeah, because you put Nip pretty high,
Where do-
right? Or you said you.
I mean, for my predictions, I have them at 4th out of Group B. So I mean, like, it's the group with 8 teams. I mean, I think LAN. I mean, they didn't do like terrible. They didn't do amazing in PL, but they didn't do terrible. And to be fair, going into Invite last year, they were like in the same spot. I'm pretty sure they were now like they're like kind of okay. But I mean, like, they have the same roster. They have the same players. It is LAN. I still think NIP will, like, definitely do like if you compare
I
to
think-
the teams below them in their group are like maybe MIBR, but there's Giants, Parabellum, and MK. So I mean, like, you at least got to put them in like the top maybe half of their group.
I would
Yeah,
put them
I agree with
either
that.
above SSG, above G2, or above Team 1.
I would be good with above G2 or SSG.
Like, I think they should be above SSG, to be honest.
Yeah. Okay, I'll give you guys that.
Like,
That's fair.
I think that, like, the consistency of roster
Mhm.
and not having, like... I mean, like, let's be real. Like, regardless of the circumstances, like, the SSG shit was a shit show.
Yeah. No, I mean.
Like,
No one
like
can argue with
it's
that.
like, yeah, I mean, like, I'm glad Troy's back, and like I think that's a better option than Luke, obviously. If like, especially given Luke has passport or visa issues, but like that's just like a fucking mess, and like no team would want to deal with that before the biggest event of the year.
At least, hopefully, Laxing didn't get forced to get high. Anybody saw that tweet?
Ryan,
Dude.
Ryan, remember when Mouse Sports had fucking visa issues with Kerrigan?
At
At, CS Summit.
Yeah, CS Summit, and they had the coach play.
Yeah, they won with Regen.
Didn't one person also have to leave as well? Like.
Hey,
I thought they had
Jack,
only
you
two
remember that
subs.
one time?
Okay, we're getting a little bit off topic here. Okay, MIBR.
That's your fault.
No, it's not.
Maybe
nothing's
better.
my fault, you know. Okay, I think
Between SSG and NIP.
I would say, yeah. Okay, that's fair. I'd say just because of LAN experience, because MIBR looks hotter right now, but yeah, NIP definitely has that experience.
MIBR is old Team 1. I don't know. That team's pretty nasty. I might put him above NIP, actually.
I would say just because, like, Team 1's only LAN experience is fucking...
Yeah.
What was it? OGA Pit, and they bombed out, so...
But no. That was a different MIBR, right?
Yeah, that was
Wait,
that was
wait.
the Team 1 roster. That was the Team 1 roster.
Oh, fuck,
also,
that's right.
Yeah.
they have more online experience because the BR6 thing is played online.
I don't think entirely. Like,
Like,
Copa was not
fine.
played on LAN. I know that.
Well, yeah,
Oh,
but
yeah.
like the BR6 thing has like basically always been online.
What? Well, yeah, but not like the league matches and stuff. Like only the finals.
I'm pretty sure they play it.
Oh.
it's online right now because
Online now, yeah, but like they've
it's
played.
supposed to be on LAN.
Yeah, because I remember when I first found out, I was like, I was like, yeah, cool. They have a LAN finals, and the who I was talking to was like, no, it's much more LAN than I thought. So,
Mhm.
but anyways,
Okay. Well, if everyone's cool with this list right now, then we can move
Let
on
me
to
check.
the final
we have
segment.
one siege.
Most likely to
who are the
fall in
real
groups.
champs now?
I'd
Yes,
put CAG ahead of MK, which most likely to fall out of groups.
Yeah, I would put Gaga. I have MK.
Giants, Fury. I put Fury in front of Giants, actually.
So would
I would still drop Oxygen down.
Oxygenators in chat.
Under
I
Yeah.
think OXG is at their fuck it. I mean, I can see it, but also like they got
Okay.
first with 2 new players. Like you can't lie, that's impressive.
Yeah, I mean, like, and
It is
also
impressive.
too, DZ like on LAN, I don't know. Like with
DZ on
NJR
LAN is like
instead
me in
of-
game. It's just so bad.
It's-
But also Oxygen on LAN. Like,
Yeah, but also DZ
And
also
the
lost
Oxygen-
Mint. Or not Mint, not Hot and Cold, I meant. So,
and
like,
also
they're-
Oxygen's
they're-
playstyle is like much worse for LAN than DZ's.
That's fair.
okay.
Like Oxygen,
I can see that.
like if we want to be real, like Oxygen out of all the NA teams has the worst playstyle for LAN, and they always have, which is why they've struggled.
I don't know. I still think DZ has a pretty bad playstyle to where it's set in stone. If nothing goes according to plan, you're fucked.
Yeah.
That's not good for
especially,
LAN.
especially with these group
Especially against
stages,
teams of other regions. Yeah.
like with these
I
round
think
robin
OX
shit, like they
actually-
won't have as much time to prepare. I think OXG might even thrive in this environment.
Actually, for Jacobs, for this, you should leave OXG above DZ because DZ does so. It's all best of one. OXG did really good in best of one. DZ did pretty fucking shit for best of one.
Yeah, and with
For
the-
after, you could argue that DZ's better, but I think for BO1, you should put OXG up there
yeah.
just because of like recent success.
And then also too, OSG, like since it's round robin, you're playing teams so often, and it's like, and you have to prep for what in their group you have to prep for 7 other teams, and like that's more than 3 other teams like normal LAN events, and so, like, I don't know, I don't know if that like other teams.
I mean, I
as much.
who's
And
like OXG support stuff?
it's a redeemer.
Redeemer and Hopes, that guy, I think. Yeah, that guy.
I would give the. I mean, in terms of like prep, I would give the edge to DZ for sure.
I mean,
but I'm saying
yeah.
that you won't that like you like because teams won't get to do as much prep as they normally do, and not as thoroughly because there are more teams. Like Oxygen might even thrive in that. I would bet on them thriving in it more than DZ in the current format.
I
in the
just
round robin
yeah, I
format.
just feel like OXG can like pull out more stuff that's like just weird out of their ass because they have 2 new players and shit. Well, I mean, so does DZ has 1 new player, but I mean, DZ, it's like it's going to be refined. You know what you're getting. It's going to be consistent. OXG, they could throw in some like really weird ass shit.
Also,
I feel like
DZ's group is harder. I'll say that too.
for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
I'd agree.
yeah.
They're in group A. So I think we're gonna leave that there. Like they're close, don't get me wrong, but we're gonna leave that there.
Haha, I win. Jacobs loses.
Yeah, eat that.
I mean, like I'm not like, saying it's like that big. Of a
Everybody
difference.
laughed.
It's just like
He was joking. He was joking.
Now he's got to beg and plead.
no, I'm just like
let's
I know,
go,
like
Jack.
I agree that it's close. It's just like I am.
These cobblers in chat.
Oh, I told you I'm the Dom.
Okay.
I'm reversed.
We'll close this out here. Okay, we'll go from bottom to the top here, on the Discord thing
Now
right
from
now.
the top, make
So,
it.
Steve, who do you got to win the whole thing?
Oh fuck. Fuck.
That's
I was
not a team.
texting somebody. Shit. If I had to pick one team to win the whole thing, do me last.
no, I want to go last.
Still a weird team.
Fine, I'll go first.
No, I'm going-
I'll go
I'm
first.
going
We'll
next.
go top
Fuck.
to bottom. We'll go top to bottom. Okay. Okay, I'm hoping Jack is a little more mentally prepared than the 2 of you. You train wrecks.
Well,
Jack, please don't.
Bro, I took a
Jack
I took a
says
5-hour
Empire.
differential
Skip
equations
it.
exam.
no,
Skip Jack, he says Empire.
No. I was gonna say that like we should like to help. We should have like this, like we should have two answers. Like this is the team I want to win. Like this is the team.
Is somebody okay?
Okay, that's a fair.
I like
argument,
that.
Jack. Oh, Jack's. Okay,
Jack's dead.
Jack is dead. Okay. Maybe
Finally.
he broke his mic so that he doesn't have to answer the question.
Yeah.
Okay, I can do mine real quick.
Okay, go ahead, Steve.
I'll,
You can
this
do
is also a
do
win.
it, Steve. Do it, Jack suggested. Who do you want?
No,
to
no,
win
that's
and
what I'm
who
gonna
you-
do.
Okay.
I want
my-
SSG to win, but I think BDS will win right now. I need to see more.
Okay.
That's what I'll say.
Okay, so you guys got what I was saying before my mic disconnected.
Yeah, we're gonna go
Yeah.
bottom to top here. So Jacob,
We should do it by height.
that's so fucked. Okay.
I mean, I think I mean that would be me next anyways, and then I'm assuming it'd be Ryan unless he's like literally the shortest person.
Ryan's like 5'3".
I'm
Oh, so I wouldn't even be last. Well, that's crazy.
No, I'm kidding. Ryan's like 5'8".
yeah, I'm 5'8".
Uh,
I mean, who I want to win, I want Empire to win. I think the game is just more interesting to watch when Empire does well, as a whole.
You must be holding your breath for a minute then.
Yeah. I mean, they won EU Major, the last one, but yeah. And who do I think is gonna win? It could really be like any of the like top 5 from we'll make it out of groups. I'm gonna go with TSM. But yeah, I mean, like, see, I gotta see more. I gotta see like the first like 5 games, and then I'll feel more comfortable about it.
Yeah, but this is just, I mean, these are just group stage predictions, so
Yeah.
it's not like it means anything. All right, Jack, you next.
I want. Obviously, I feel like I basically want like SG to win. I feel that's pretty mainstream. Yes.
All right.
I'm trying to think if there's anybody else that like I'd be like content if they won. That's kind of like
MKers.
I'd be laugh. Who do I think's gonna win though? I don't like. I'd say BDS is one of the safer bets, right? To say.
This is the safest. Like, no one's gonna be like, wow, you think BDS is gonna win?
Yeah.
Fucking dumbass.
Yeah, but I mean, like, yeah, I'd probably say BDS. It's got like think it's gonna win because I'm trying to think who else I could see just like storming away with it.
Jack thinks the cheater's gonna win. He must be a cheater then. There goes all my elo.
All right, and for me, I mean, you guys know who I want to win. TL win.
Liquid fanboy.
TL win. TL win. But in terms of who I think will win, I mean, to me, like, honestly, yeah, it's got to be BDS. Like, if I were to put my own money down on it, like, it would kind of have to be BDS. I mean, they just, like, over the course of like the past few months, they've looked better, at least online, than like, I don't know, some teams like TSM and stuff, right? And they do have that LAN experience, so it's really, again, I think honestly though, it's their tournament to lose at this point. I don't know. We'll see. I mean, obviously, once we enter the group stages, then we'll start to see how teams are looking, especially against international competition. Because let's see, if we look at these schedules here, right? The first games are all international, right? We have Team Liquid Empire, Team 1 Cloud9, Team 1 G2, Furia G2, FaZe Clan versus Dark Zero versus Cyclops. It's all gonna start international, so we'll get a good feel for it. It'll be exciting. Oh, Steve already left. He was out of there.
Yeah, his dad called him.
Oh, I see.
I gotta go in a second too, so.
Oh, okay. Well.
Well, everyone's fucking.
That's our group stage predictions. We had Jack the Canadian retirement video.
Jack and Steve. We had both for Canadian retirement video stars.
We have Jacobs the former IGL of Pro League player. We have Steve, former analyst.
Canadian Pro League player.
Yeah. So all highly qualified individuals take their opinions like it's fact, and we'll see you guys for the playoff predictions video.